Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Hotel Architect. Today's beverage is a very creamy banana oat milk milkshake. So welcome back to the game, and previously, if we just go over to play here, we were in Santorini finishing off the hotel, and it was the last objective that we had to complete, and that was to gain enough recognition, I believe it was 4 stars, and have decent enough rooms to be able to lure brats, essentially, which is what the game calls. I'm not too sure about the name convention there, but either way, we managed to get that done. We went up to the 3rd story, improved the hotel in numerous ways, and well, yeah, now it's now. So I wasn't going to do any more of Hotel Architect, but it's been enjoyed by all, so I thought we'll continue on and look at the Paris scenario. So it says here, nestled among cosy cafes and within walking distance of the Eiffel Tower, you have found the perfect spot for a hotel ready to please some gourmands. Okay, so it's going to be focused on food, and it implies you found a perfect spot for a hotel. Doesn't say there's already a pre-existing one and we have to go from there. So we might just have basically a blank canvas. Let's just go to a new scenario and have this as Generi Hotel, as is our normal naming convention, and we'll click start. And let's see what we have here. So already we've got some nice cafe culture there, and oh, is that our hotel? Yeah, it's definitely something I'd make. It's just a box. Okay. Paris, the city of light. Now you stand before this sad and partially neglected old property, but with vision and hard work, I assure you it has potential to become the finest hotel in the city. Time to clear out remains and bring new furniture and materials to breathe life back into the building. Okay, should focus on attracting business guests to fill your conference rooms and offer relaxing spa sessions to those in need of luxury. Okay, so there's loads of stuff.
New items available.
I'm
sure some of them will come in handy very soon.
Fine.
Now I'll leave you with the objectives needed to complete the scenario. Good luck.
Right, so to do, we have a total of 4 objectives, which is the standard procedure. Let me just go ahead and pause it. It says restore and clean the neglected floor, remove worn out items, and add new wall materials, as 0% obviously. Have business guests conduct 100? Why have I added a 0 onto that? 10 meetings in the conference room. Have your guests complete 10 spa sessions and get your first review from an upper crust. Okay, right, let's just go down floor. Okay, that's okay. So it is actually partially made. Is that a stinky food? Is that green coming off that? And it's supposed to be a salad. I think it's supposed to be just it getting cooked, but it doesn't seem overly appetizing. Anyway, so this is obviously the downstairs. We have appears to be a kitchen, a nice area for the restaurant, which goes into like a sort of side area here with drinks, fridges. We've got a communal toilet and bathroom. Obviously, check-in is at the front, and then we have, I believe, all of the sort of maintenance stuff on the right as well. So it's already partially built. The next floor is pretty much the same. Let's just have a quick look. We've got a bedroom here, which, it does have an ensuite facility. That's fine. We've got laundries and we've got gyms, and we've got some smaller rooms over here. So we've got provision for lots of people. That's fine. We've got 100,000 generic units of currency, and it's only 2-star rated, which is a bit of a shame. So we have to get, what was it? We need business. So business is actually easier to get than brats. However, you do need a conference room. So it's all going to be focused, I guess, on going upstairs. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to demolish all of this rubbish here, and we'll have to have workers obviously come in and clear this out, and I'm guessing there's going to be some of these rubbish bags that are going to need, these rubbish bags are going to need to be collected. So just going through all of this, we've got some like broken stuff. I like the way that the broken stuff has a cleanliness rating. Okay, so that's all now. Well, we've ordered it to be removed, and well, the problem now is we can't actually get upstairs. So let me sort that out. So it's going to be in, where is it? Is it going to be in structure, or is it going to be in structure items? There we go. So it's going to be this one, and I might as well just use the pet tool and clone that one, and I'm going to be placing it like so, and then on the other side as well, so they can now get upstairs, which is fine. I'll probably put some more bits of wall across, but that should be fine for now. Let me just call in the mid-level of the workers. Let's just see if they're going to come out the front here. So just having a look around, and yep, there we go. There's a construction van which is done a bit of slaloming there. Got a nice cafe next door, and lots of people over here as well. Oh, and some mopeds, and yeah, it's all very very sort of crowded. Oh, look at that! It's actually got like it's a like big sort of step down all the way to there. Okay, so you got some height to this map. Let's have a spin around and see what this is like. Little park there. Some of the buildings. Oh, okay. Right, fine. Anyway, so I can see that the percentage is going up. So restore and clean the neglected floor, remove worn out items, and add new wall materials. So new wall materials, what we're going to use? Well, we're going to use the same that's on the rest of the place. So we're going to place that like so. The other areas, I'm not really too sure, because obviously some of these are going to become rooms for some business guests, but we do need a conference room. So let me just have a look at that first. So zones and then a conference room. So I could technically place a conference room like around here. There would be no reason why we can't, although I have a feeling that you're going to need maybe a bit more space than that. Let's have a quick look down. Yeah, there's no stuff down here, and we can't obviously expand any further. Can we go? Oh, wait, hang on, that changes things. So what I've noticed there is we can go very, very up. Okay, right, so that does alter things. Let me go ahead and go to structure items and then place in this thing like so. Is that how we've got the other ones? It's not actually, it's a little bit further like that and like that, isn't it? So I'm going to preemptively place these just because otherwise we might have a bit of a problem later on if I don't. And then we'll go with the inner walls. And actually, do we need it to be like that? It goes up and up. And should I have placed it the other way? It doesn't really matter. It's all fine. That's all good. Let me just do that and then put the walls in like that. Don't know if this is, as I said, correct. I guess if it looks correct, it is correct. And over to our, let's say, pipette tool here and select that. And oh wait, I need to actually build the walls first. What's in the flooring around here? It's actually a pretty bit of a mix, isn't it? You've got wood flooring, and then you've got your sort of yeah, you've got your sort of carpet around there as well. Oh, look how dirty that is. I didn't really realise until I sort of selected the whole thing here. Okay, that's of note, right? Like where the stairs just goes to there. Yeah, we'll be obviously building a bit later on there. So am I going to do something similar to that? So was it? Let me just spin this round. Okay. I see what they've done here. So it's sort of like that and that, isn't it? For some reason, I don't know why it is laid out like that, but whatever. I'll do that one, and then the rest of it is this. Yeah, is this sort of red carpet that just needs. It just looks like it needs a bit of a clean, doesn't it? Let me just double check with staff lists here, and we have one cleaner. Can you filter it? Yes, you can. We have 3 cleaners, so I'm actually not going to hire any more. I don't think we are needing to do that. I don't think we need to do that at all. So that's fine. That goes up, and then is that correct? Yeah, it just looks a bit weird. That's all. Okay, fine. Pipette tool, and then it's going to be put all of those walls in. We don't need to do this, which is all fine. That plant I'm going to delete. And looks like the cleaner is cleaning up, which is all good. So, restore and clean the neglected floor, remove worn out items, and add new wall materials. Okay, so we need to put walls in these rooms here. As I said, I do need to have at least one meeting room. So, where am I going to put the meeting rooms? Feels like... God, what's the size of a conference room? Yeah, conference room is... There's no real requirement, I don't think. Let me just place that there and see what this says. And it says we need a conference table, and I guess I could technically place it there. It feels like it is all kinds of wrong though if we were putting it in like that. In fact, to be fair, none of these feel like a great position, but I mean, yeah, if it was a slightly bigger size, this area, I might actually put it in there. I mean, it would work, wouldn't it? Although, is that a good idea? It just feels like these are perfect for some rooms like this, in fact. Pretty much copying a similar thing. In fact, I say pretty much copying. We probably will directly copy it. But will it go around the back? It it would fit in, and you can have a conference table there, and, well, maybe I'm going to put a wall across there. You know what I'm going to do? I think I will do that. Split this room into two, and this room into two, so we'll have more space for guests in here, and then this one as well. Okay, I think that's what's going to happen. So we'll demolish that one. We'll go over back to rooms here and to the conference room, and it's going to be that one. And then we're going to have in, obviously, the tables here. So we'll have, I can have maybe a table there and a table there, and then you've got access either side, which is good. Whiteboard, I'm going to put on that side, and we'll put some like sort of flow charts and graphs on this side. Oh, that's interesting. Why? Where's that supposed to go? Where is that supposed to go? I'm not sure. Snacks table. Should we put some snacks in the corner? Wait, is that a door? It is, but it's like a balcony. Okay. I was going to say, does it open to a balcony? No, it just opens. The window just opens up. It's not just like literally a door to fall to your death. Anyway, that's now in. And this can be a bathroom. I'm probably going to delete that wall. Probably build across there. Let me demolish that plant because the game is wanting me to do that one. And yes, let me just go to max speed. This is floor 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can go up quite a bit on this one. But again, the goal is to do this. So we'll keep, let's say, eyes on the prize and see how they get on in here. This conference room obviously needs some sort of flooring. So let's have a quick look through the flooring. So over to the wall coverings, and there's lots of options for this one. As we play, we unlock even more. Oh, look at that. That's an interesting room. Oh, that looks pretty... Yeah, I'm going to go with that, actually. That sort of... that wood panelling. Yeah, it's like it's a white and like a blue/teal colour. So that should be all fine. The workers are still putting the wall coverings on. The guys are cleaning pretty much everything. Obviously, these areas we are going to change up. This might become... I don't know what to have this on. Maybe another gym? Do we have a bar? We do not have a bar. So maybe we'll put a bar in here. And the game doesn't say we need that. But there's no reason not to. We need business guests, so we need to be rated at 3 stars, so in order to get that rating up, we probably are going to have to build a bar. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually build a bar. So over to this one, bar, and then to drinks menu. And the first one I'm going to do, so we bring in business. So you can see this one here is like, you got cocktails, you got champagne, so anything that brings in business. So there's Bratton business, there's business and upper crust. It does say about get your first review from an upper crust, so we're going to go with business and upper crust, so that's cocktails, and it's requiring lots of items actually. We also need to assign someone, so I'm going to go to, there's Bud Lightner, what else have we got? Alessandro Amaretto, and finally Delia Stone. Okay, so I'm just looking at the traits, and this Amaretto, they're the only person without a negative trait, so we will hire them, and we'll place them in there. So they have been assigned to that one, which is all good. And then we need things like the cash register. I'm going to place it... how do I want to position this stuff? I mean, I could put it like just across here. Yeah, I mean, it would work. No. I really like the idea of that one. Maybe this side, and then the rest of it can go around the corner. Yeah, that's feeling a little bit better. So let's go with that and that. And on the back, 1 and then 2. And then we need some seating options. So I'm going to place it so it goes along this back wall, and I pretty much can just layer it like so. Actually, that one there, place it there, and maybe another one in there. Yeah, that should be fine. It's not the best, but it will do. Over to our flooring and our wall coverings, and I actually pretty much, yeah, I do want that. I'm just decided that's the way we're going to go. And then for the flooring, I don't actually mind the wood. Like it's perfectly acceptable. I wouldn't say good, but it is acceptable. Right. So, in order to get the business guests, we already have a couple of rooms, one either side here. that is almost rated for business. Upper crust, not so much. Right, okay. What have we got for unlocks? We have not much at all. Okay. It is quite a temperate area, so we don't need any air conditioners. Increase the movement speed of construction workers. You know what? We're going to have to start to go down like the sort of premium bedding and toilet options. So I'm going to start picking those up now, because if we are going to get the upper crust, then obviously it's going to require more things. So we now have an upstairs bar, which is good. We also have a conference room, which is in. Like I say, we can get business guests, not sunbathers, because we don't have tanning. And I don't think I'm going to aim for it. There's no reason to do that. So we need to just get business, and then after that we'll look at upper crust, which is going to be on the a higher floors anyway. In fact, you know, up here we probably just have like 2 huge sort of penthouse room type of things. Yeah. Okay, so we've also got this space here, which is not really currently doing anything, but I think it would be of some benefit to maybe connect these up. Yeah, probably. Let me clean that. And how have they separated like that? Was there just a wall right down the middle? Yes, they have. So over to walls here. So it's going to be, hang on, internal walls and across, and then we'll do that, which means they're going to be sharing a window, which is... well, that's a thing now. Right, so let's just think about maybe how we're going to do this. So we'll put that in there. We're going to go to delete and to all, and then we're going to delete that wall section, because these are going to be some toilets. And yes, that'll then connect to, maybe if I move these walls down. Yeah, okay. So I'll remove those. They're now done. And then that wall will go in, and then we can have a room here and then a room here. Does that work? I think it probably does. This one's going to be a bit more of a challenge, however, and I'm actually thinking, do I need that? If I build a crot, that's just space that's not being utilised properly, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I'm convinced myself. Let's go with delete everything. We're going to delete that one. We're doing major renovations upstairs here, but that's all good. So we will go for, where is it? It is internal walls. That goes across like so. This one goes across like that as well. This is going to be another 3x3, and then this will go across there, and that goes across there, and then a 3x3. And then it is zoning, so I need to de-zone that, which is now done. I need to also probably put in some more doors, so let me just go to the copy tool. I'm going to put a door in here, and in here, and at the end of the corridors, and then in the middle, like so. Basically, we're doing it slightly different to the previous one, but that's all fine. Let me just go down and to, again, pipette tool, and copy that one, and it's going to be that one, that one, that one, and that one. And this is not just me wasting money for the sake of it. It's simply, well, we are working towards this. It says restore and clean the neglected floor. Yeah, so we're doing that one. These rooms will have in, like say, the same carpet, so we'll do that, and that's now set up all correctly, I think. And then again, we're going to just copy the wall section. So wall, 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 and because some of these are different, we'll have to alter it as we go. And then once again, this sort of no. What with this? Right. There we go. Fine. So we will go for a copy of that. This is like sort of the royal, it's like a fleur-de-lis type of thing. Oh, I'm gonna have to remove those windows, aren't I? They look hideous. In fact, hang on, that one, hang on, they're not in the right place. They're all over the place. Look at that. That one's in between, and those ones are not. I have no idea why that is the case. You know what? I'll build the rooms first, because it sometimes will shout at us to tell us we need to do something. So, yes, I will be conscious of that when we do that. Another guest review: Jordan Brocksitter, sporty, 70% is their rating, and just also noticed that it says at hotel. That means that there is. Oh, it's Alexa. Polizer, the critic. We've seen them before. They are having a wander around the hotel. Hopefully they don't go upstairs and see the utter construction site that we've got going on. Yeah, okay, but if they rate this place as 3 stars, then that's going to be really good for us. Do I want to put another wall in there? It feels like I probably should. Like this. Yeah, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? It is totally just a case of aesthetics, but it's alright. There we go, so that's all now set up. So, looks like people are going upstairs. Oh, hang on, wait, that didn't look good. They went upstairs into the bar and they were not overly keen on what's going on here. Interesting. Let me go ahead and get us some more bar, which requires some, yeah, taps. Let me demolish that there. Actually, wait, no, let's not demolish it. Let's move it to press and hold there. People can get past, so it should be fine. So it's all good. And oh, we got lobster. Serve 10 meals in the restaurant. Okay, so that is now done. So, let's go ahead. How much have we got? 55,000 generic units of currency. I think more than enough to get in some rooms. Speaking of rooms, we want in bedroom, 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 bedroom. And then the bathrooms as well, like this. Obviously it's shouting at us because we haven't placed everything in yet, but we'll do that in but a moment. And it feels like these are the right size. The problem is I don't really want to build them now before we get this done. The reason for that is we'll get some more research points, and we can go for premium stuff from the very beginning. And
Well done
restore
restoring
the floor.
that grimy old floor.
Yes.
To complete your next main objective, you'll need to attract business guests to your hotel
Yes,
instead
indeed,
of
business
a
guests.
functional conference room.
Right, so set up a functional conference room. Already done, already well ahead of them there. So we've got another rating, and that is another hotel sign. That looks a bit more Parisian, doesn't it, than the wood one. Let's claim that, and it's 3 stars out of 5. So one of the downside is the environment of staff experience. It's just, well, we've only just started, so there's not much we can really do there. And there's also no entertainment. Oh, okay. Gym's rated good, bar's rated good, spa we don't have. Entertainment. Okay, let me just go ahead and, well, naturally, we can see we can get business, which is good. Okay, I said about not having a spa. We actually have to have guests complete 10 spa sessions. So we want a spa, don't we? We're going to have a spa somewhere. That'll probably be upper floor. Let me go ahead and go for premium toilet. And you know what? Do you want to go with premium bathing and premium seating? Premium bathing for sure. Guest comfort. I'll leave it that. I won't build any more for now. Let me go ahead and, yeah, go for some beds here. So there's your double bed, and we're going to have it in red colour. And I guess it's going to be a bit of a challenge to get everything in. Obviously, I've not moved the windows or anything. That's a future me problem. One there. One there. I wish, like I said, was a sort of clone feature, but that's now in. We need a wardrobe, and we've got premium wardrobes. Case stands. Case stands. That's a 4 star. So I'll have... I mean, just at the end of the bed is totally fine, because the people can get past. So that's all good. Wardrobes. Premium wardrobe. And have it like that. Like that and like that, I think. That's technically everything they need, but obviously we're going to improve on matters. So let's see there, and Let's place it inside. It actually helps, doesn't it? Right, what else do we want inside? I mean, some flowers of some kind would be nice, but I guess we'll do the bathroom first. Do the bathroom. So, shower, that's rated 1 star. That one's at 6, so we're going to do the 6 ones. So, it's going to be to the sort of... we'll copy that one there. I'm just going to try and, like I say, sort of mirror them, so I'll be fine. There's a bathtub, but it's not rated very highly. This one, however, is much higher. How much have we got? 30 grand. Yeah, we should be on the money for completing this one. Towel rail, which we put in previously. Oh, I don't know where that can go, actually. I can't go there because there's a window in the way. Just realised some of the wall is actually wrong as well. But whatever. I just place it here and here. And where was it? Next to that. Yes, there. And we need some sort of sink and basin unit, which I'm going to use. Which one am I going to use? Let's see. Let's go with maybe that one. Yes. So it can go there. So it was from the door leading. It's to the left of the door leading out. So it will be there. And it doesn't really work though, the whole mirroring thing. Hang on. No. Depends on if we're mirroring it or we're just doing the left. I'm not really too concerned. It'll be what it'll be. Which is, hopefully, technically completed. So now we'll do that and that. Do we have to do the other ones? Spinning around? No, we don't. Right, I think I'm going to delete. How am I going to delete those windows? I've never deleted windows in the game before. Can you click and hold? No. Okay. I'll look at it if we actually desperately need it. Okay, so to get business, it requires a... Oh yeah, haven't actually put a toilet in the toilet. Look at that. You don't actually need one. You don't. It just says for this. I mean, you need one for the guests, but it doesn't. The bathroom doesn't actually need to have a toilet in, which is curious. Anyway, there's that, and that one, and that one. We can obviously put some more stuff in if we need to. And wait, we have some business guests. They're doing business stuff. They've got motivational posters, they've got PowerPoints, they've got spreadsheets, and apparently they've got Bluetooth. The Bluetooth adapter there. Okay, that is working. So, have business guests conduct 10 meetings in a conference room, 1 of 10. Have your guests complete 10 spa sessions, which we have not done. But we can get more people now, which is good, and these are rated as business. So this is our business floor, isn't it? Okay. And we do need a spa, don't we? A spa, which is going to go up top. But I have a feeling that if I was to place all of this foundation, it would. Yep. That was 30 grand just for this section. Basically, I can't afford it just yet. So let's just keep maybe building and improving this area. Is probably the way to do it. Upgrades. What's going to be good? Gastronomic expansion, possibly. Oh, hang on, wait. Someone's went over here, and it is business. Yep. So that's good. We've actually technically done Brat, but not upper crust, because that needs a luxurious, and you've got luxurious bedding and luxurious toilet, and then okay, so do you need luxurious bathing as well? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the luxurious toilet, because obviously we're heading down that route. Okay, all right. Is it possible for me to put a spa in very early? I don't know. We are getting more guests. The guests are checking in, which is good. Latest reviews are yeah, they're not very good for the bar, although we've only just built the bar. Body wash, fair enough. Reception's not terrible. Maybe it would have been best if I was to improve the bar and the restaurant. The restaurant is very basic. Dinner menu is a salad. Okay. And we're not really attracting any business people. It looks like the kitchen is more than big enough for expansion, so that's good. We don't have to worry about any temperature or anything like that. I think I'm going to maybe increase the rating of our bathrooms, because we can. And maybe put in some potted plants here and there. Actually, where can I put one though? Can only really go there. It's not ideal, but it's far from ideal. I've put it in front of the shower opening. I don't think the game's shouting at us though to say that they can't get into that. Let's see what happens. Not to be fair, it's because that should have been there. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Okay, good. How much money have we got? 21,000. People are in the bar. People were in the meeting room there. I don't know if you saw. So all that is good. Critic in the next 2 days. There is all sorts of secondary. Make your hotel haunted. Sorry? Okay. Build 5 upper crust bathrooms. This is all for the bonus objectives. We're not really too bothered about that one, but we'll have a look at these. Have guests complete 10 spa sessions for vanity. Tea station. Ooh, have business guests conduct 10 meetings in a conference room, and then finally a grand piano. Once you've done all these, you get the send on map unlocked, or scenario if you want to call that. We've only got 5 out of 19 guests, which is curious. Although I'm just about to think,
Great job.
yeah,
You're
tea station
definitely
done.
on your way to transforming this tired old hotel into something magnificent.
So we've managed to get the secondary objective. The second main objective completed. So that is restore and clean the neglected floor, which is this floor here. It was then conduct 10 business meetings, which is, well, it's on its way now. Kind of tea station. Does it go in here or does it go in the bar? Feels like it's going to go in the bar. Snacks table. Yeah, it's a bar thing. Okay. Where is it? And there's ice cream machine, popcorn machine, sandwich cabinet. There's a tea station. There it is, which attracts upper crust. Okay. So the next thing we need is a spa. The problem is space. So it can be around here, obviously. But herein lies the problem. I'm going to have to build around. What I'm going to do, I'm going to build the inner corridor. Like this. So it's there to there. Is it that? It's 3 to the edge and 4 on that side. Is this a similar thing? It is similar, but only similar. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And like that. Okay. I might be able to get fully around if I'm clever. Well, that's not going to happen. You need to remove the item before we can build it. How am I supposed to do that? I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. Is it trying to build that? It's highlighted. I'm not too sure. Have they not built it? Press and hold to pick up. I'm going to delete it. Right. Then I can go upstairs. Then I can put that in. Then delete that, 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 and that. Yes. And then put the stairwell back in. Clone. Hang on. Clone. It really doesn't like going in there. There we are. It's in. It's only in as a technical thing. Okay, well, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Hotel Architect. We have 8 out of 9 guests. We've completed the 2 objectives out of the 4, which is, well, we've done it a lot faster than I have expected. I'm needing some upper crust guests. However, I'm not too sure how we are going to achieve all that. Because I believe for upper crust we need 5-star ratings. Yeah, we need a 5-star rating. Okay. Alright, well, as I said, I'm going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Hotel Architect. The eyes on the prize. Let's just get the 10 spa sessions first. There's some carpets. Carpet. Serve 25 cups of coffee. Claim. Yeah, so we need to do the spa session, which I'm going to put the spa around here. We've got 18, so it's probably enough to get this spa in, I think. But obviously the rooms are going to be a bit different. My goal is to have a spa, probably all the way around this back. Yeah, let's go all the entire back, and then these can just be one, probably 2 big rooms for upper crust. That's the rough plan in brief. Let's see how we get on in the next one. And as always, hope you have enjoyed it. Comments in the comments. Take care, and generic partings.